Hello. Before we can talk about media literacy, we must first understand the concept of media. In this video, we will answer 3 key questions. What is media? Where do we see or hear media messages? And how often do we see or hear media messages? So, what is media? Media is the different channels or ways in which news, entertainment, marketing messages, or other information is spread. In the past, the word media was considered a plural noun. It was plural because it does not just refer to the one way that information is spread. It refers to several different ways. In this case, we would say, what are media? Or media are everywhere, because the verb are follows plural nouns. But instead, we said, what is media? And media is everywhere. Why? Over time, the way the word media is used has changed. Media still means the many different ways in which information is spread, but now it acts like a singular noun. That is why we use the third person singular verb is after media. This is true of other words in English too, such as data or agenda. Both words have a plural meaning but act singular when it comes to grammar. There are many different types of media. The oldest type is print media. This includes newspapers, magazines, and billboards. As technology developed, so did the different types of media. Common types of media moved from radio to television to the internet. Today, millions of people use social media, such as Facebook and Twitter, to spread their ideas and messages. In this course, we will be mostly talking about the mass media. Mass media is media that reaches a large number of people. An example would be if you watch the news on television. Many other people may also be watching that same news program. So this is mass media. Now, on to our second and third questions. Where and how often do we see or hear media messages? To answer these questions, let's look at an example. Meet Juan. Juan wakes up every morning at 7 a.m. As he gets ready for the day, he turns on the TV to watch the morning news. As he drives to work, Juan listens to a radio show which discusses what's new in sports and entertainment. Juan sees billboards for new cars and clothing stores along the highway as he drives to work. When Juan arrives at work, he goes online to check his email. He sees emails from different stores advertising sales. Finally, before starting his workday, Juan checks his Facebook and Instagram accounts, where he sees thoughts and ideas his friends have shared. Juan shows us that on a regular day, in just a short amount of time, people see and hear many messages through various types of media. Think about your own daily routine. How often do you see or hear media messages? What types of media do you see or listen to? So let's review. To answer our first question, what is media? Media is the different channels or ways in which news, entertainment, marketing messages, or other information is spread. To answer our second question, where do we see and hear media messages? Media is everywhere. Finally, to answer our third question, how often do we see and hear media messages? We see and hear media messages constantly through various sources including radio, television, billboards, the internet, and more. With all of the media that surrounds us, it is important that we learn how to understand and analyze the messages being sent. This leads us to the topic of media literacy. Later in the unit, we will define media literacy and explain why it is important.